Hey, everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Petey. Get up. Stop. Here, Dodger.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. So just about set. So here's the lefty, Kyle Harrison.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents. Couldn't have timed it up any one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a play when it's ripped like that.
Pickoff move to first. And the batter now, Ha-Seong Kim. Shohei on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Squeezes it. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Here is Freddie Freeman. First offering misses badly for ball one. 2 out, space is empty. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Outside with a breaking ball. Freeman off of first with 2 away. In the air out towards right center. Lee makes a move towards the gap. And that is that. And here is Matt Chapman. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
On the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. One gone, bottom half of the first. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Just missed. And that one pulled foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Muncy sends it to first. Giants go in order. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Mookie now. Harrison back to work. And a foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's in the dirt. And there's a foul ball. On the ground. And it goes just foul. That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Will Smith to the plate.
Not
The
fooled
catcher,
at all right
Will
there. He was clearly all
Smith.
over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. One out, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2. Max Muncy at the dish. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. And it remains 2-2. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the
Leading up for the
ballpark.
Giants,
Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. That one in there across the letters. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And delivers outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one hit to right. Betts makes the grab, 1 down. Willie Adames stands in.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
And that one missing low.
1-0. Ball low.
This one in the air. Muncy brings it in, and there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Top half of the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Tommy
Edman goes 5 feet 9 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. Sneaks through base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Harrison checks over to first, and he's back. And now Andy Pajes, runner on the go. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now, and they tag him out. One down, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nabs it, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Out towards right center field. Yastrzemski pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at Oracle Park as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Brett Wisely. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Stays alive. Bounce to third. Ramirez. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Just missed. Foul ball. Chop to third. And that's just foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here in San Francisco. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Chapman makes the grab. One down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fourth inning underway. No score. And that one ripped to left. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a solid swing right there.
Up
Caught
next
it out
is
front and ripped
the
it
right
into the
fielder,
outfield for the
Mookie
base hit. Those
Betts.
always feel great.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Now move to first. And he dives back in safely. Next offering is fouled back. Ramirez at first, one gone.
Runner, yes,
To first, and they've got him picked off. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the
The
plate.
right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And ball 1 to the right fielder.
1 ball, no strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, drops into the glove, 1 away. And here is
Now
Elliot
batting,
Ramos.
the left fielder,
0 for
Elliot
1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ramos.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Lee at the plate now. That's ball 1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Ramirez to second, on to Freeman, double play, inning over. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Dodgers,
And up
the
to the
catcher,
plate is Will Smith. Harrison back to work. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Runner at first with no outs here. Boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into the outfield, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. Ground ball right side, could be two. One at second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
That taking yourself double play can be
Now
a little
batting,
tough sometimes
designated
because you got to get to the
Joe
bag, you
Murray.
got to avoid the runner sliding in, but that second baseman did an outstanding job. He's really smooth with it, and he actually made it look pretty easy.
Muncy at third with two away. Just missed. Flores. Here's the tag, and he's out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out. Back here at Oracle
Leading up
Park,
for
we
the
head to the
Giants,
bottom of the
the
fifth.
shortstop,
Now, Willie Adames.
Adames.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Wilmer Flores. He was a strikeout victim his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering misses down and away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Top 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The first
Freddie
baseman,
Freeman
number
up to
5,
the dish.
Freddie
1 for 2.
Freeman.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That's a little bit low.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level
that's
is
a ball.
raised right here.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Draws the walk there.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence.
Now
4
batting,
pitches
the
for the
third
walk,
baseman,
and that
Jose
last one didn't even threaten the
Ramirez.
zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Right side, Yastrzemski. Puts it away for the out. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
1 strike.
Freeman at second. Betts at first. 2 out of the inning. Adames. They take the force out, and that is the inning. bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Brett Wisely. And that is out of play.
No, that's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and
One
that
ball,
pitch did a
one strike.
good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's towards center. Kim. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Fitzgerald
One ball,
takes
no
low,
strike.
second trip to the plate in this one. Next
Strike
offering
one.
in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
In there at the knees. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
Back
Third
to the
baseman,
top of the lineup.
Matt
Here's Matt Chapman.
Chapman.
First
That's the
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. Chapman, in his 8th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in for a strike. Now 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. And we're back.
Leading off
Once
for the
he
Dodgers,
digs in,
the second baseman,
he provides a
Max
surprising amount of
Muncy.
pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Next offering is fouled back. And it is 2-1. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
That one
Take it back.
misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Well struck right field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one sliced foul. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. On the ground, 2 ball. Touches the bag for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Set for the last half of the 7th. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and there's one down. And up next for the
Now
Giants,
batting,
Elliot
the left
Ramos.
fielder, Elliot Ramos.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in
Yep, he's
time.
out.
2 away. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks,
That's the ball.
partner.
Ball one there. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Line drive, and there's a base hit to right field. Now a long throw to first.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple
The
swing. We
shortstop,
don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Adames in the box now, takes strike one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one missing inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Smoked on the ground a second. They kept the force. Inning over. We go to the eighth. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Now pitching for the Giants. Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
First pitch misses. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
One strike.
Out to center. Lee on the move. And there's one away. And next for L.A., Haesung Kim. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the first.
Here comes
baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freeman.
In the dirt. Laced to right center, base hit. Throw cut off to second, and he's out easily. Jose Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fought off foul. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Kim on third with 2 out. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Here's a rocket out to left. Ramos puts it away, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, and now new pitcher for the Dodgers,
Now
Michael
pitching for
Kopech.
the Dodgers.
These are the spots relievers
Number
really make a
45.
name for themselves. Late
Michael
and close. There's not
Kopech.
much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Just missed. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the
Big
team
hitting for
needs
the
you to
Giants.
come through. It's
Number
just
7,
bigger than your own
Dominic.
individual stat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield.
running
You just
third
kind of rolled
for the
over on it a
Giants.
little bit, but sometimes those can
Number
find a hole and get you a
57.
knock.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory
Let's
for
go.
the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And next is the designated hitter, Brett Wisely. Runner on the goal. There's a ball. The throw, tag, and he's out. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. That one missed.
No strike.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. We go to the 9th. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
For the Giants, number 74, Ryan Walker.
And first offering is fouled off. Walker measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And Mookie takes. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Walker picks over and Betts dives back. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Mookie on the move. Lee makes the play, and there's one away. And now it's Max Muncy. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Move to second, and Betts dives back. Man at second. That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner stays put at third. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Yastrzemski ranging back. Runner from third comes across, and in the 9th they take the lead. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Comes through with the RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Lee makes the catch, and that is last chance for the home team. And now here is Tyler Fitz. 0-2 now.
Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. And that's in there at the knees.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Yates is just one strike away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith down to first with it. In time ball game. And the strikeout ends it. Yamamoto with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.